Hi, I'm Dr. Nicole Vane of Moonlight Beach Dental, and I wanted to talk a bit more about why root canals are bad and should you have one. It's a very controversial subject with general dentists against biologic dentists. And part of the controversy, especially in biologic dentistry, is why would we leave a dead body part, which essentially a root canal is when a tooth dies, in the body when in no other form of medicine would we leave something that's dead, filled with gangrene and other harmful bacteria in the body. We would always, in any form of medicine, cut it out. If you had a gangrenous toe, we would cut it off so it wouldn't affect your entire foot. However, I also believe in the freedom of choice, and some people aren't ready to lose a tooth. And the reality is, if the root canal is done well, 30% of them can be non-harmful to patients. So 70% are bad, but the 30% are good are really critical on how they're done. So you want to have a provider that really knows how to clean and disinfect the tooth. What is the reason for that? Well, when a tooth dies, it has a couple main nerve canals, but there's thousands and thousands of offshoots from it. The dentinal tubules, as they're called, are like thousands of drinking straws. And the bacteria gets harbored inside of those where we can't clean it out. When we do a traditional root canal, we just manually debride these main canals with some special instruments. When we do it in a biologic way, we want to use something like lasers and ozone to actually try and get inside of these tubules so that it can't harbor harmful bacteria and so that we can reach sealer inside of those. If you actually saw them sealed, which we don't, you would see a ton of offshoots on our x-ray when we take after the root canal is completed, where you would see the filling material go into those, but we never do. So the only way you can ensure that a root canal is done properly is, again, with using more of this technology, 3D imaging, laser, ozone. If you want a more biologic root canal, I can give you that option, and I work with 1 or 2 specialists that are highly specialized in having this equipment. If you're like my other patients that really only want to have a dead tooth taken out of their body due to the harmful effects it can have, I can also go over that option with you. But either way, I'm happy to discuss all of your options here at Moonlight Beach Dental.